Shut up and sit down.
Hello again, Colin here, Festa 67's workshop, and we've got a slightly shiny Death Race Mustang. Reason is decal time. So that is what today is going to be about. So let's just grab that little lot and shove them just there. That's my decal solutions already, and we've got various bits of stripage and things of that ilk just to faff around with to see what we can come up with. So I'm going to do the front stripe first, so we'll get that in. And I've got a little saucer of water off to the side here. And these are all decals that I've printed myself. So let's open up the normal and give the model a bit of a slap on with some of that for now. And it's going to come down over the front spoiler like so. Now again, bear in mind this is a really gnarly old prison motor, so it is gonna be absolutely stonked because they're printed on the transparent background and we don't want that. We want the ones on the white background, don't we, Carl? Yeah. So let's just quickly cut them off and see what we end up with. We want to go about there, don't we? So we'll go with that. So all of the others I did, because they're on a transparent background, and that is of absolutely no use to this build. So we'll file those under break glass in case of emergency. And see what we can do with those. And we should find that that one is white, and it makes such a difference because the decal then becomes visible. Yeah, I know. Let's get my decal positioning device. Yeah, out with a knife. And we want to come all the way across and down. Like that. That's what we want. And I am pretty brutal, I did tell you. And we want to do a bit of that. That's what we want to do. So let's get a bit of the old decal solution under there. Like so. I think I've just scooted the other decal on there so I can see it. That bit can go up in there like that. We can now re-grab that bit, shove that in there, and start the ball proverbially rolling up under there like that. Is what we want. Just like so. And then a deft bit of slidage there on a cut, and then we can pop that piece in like that, he says. Let's just give that a tongue in, because once I get it reasonably where I want, then the super duper extra strong stuff is going to make an appearance, and it's going to chew that like a, yeah, it's going to be like a dog chewing a chewit, isn't it? Yeah, it's going to be chomped on, chowed on, and yeah, you guessed it. So straight away I'm going to put the thick stuff on just to start getting that to sizzle. That's what we want, sizzleage. Just to start pulling these decals where we want them to go. So let's pop that back in there for a minute and have a little realign. Just pull that forward just a tad, and that one over and around just a tad. Because hopefully this decal solution will start doing its thing in a minute. That's the theory anyway. So I might actually put on some extra strong just to give that a tad of encouragement. Like so. There's a tough old bit of placement on this one. See, so we start as we mean to go on, and we do the worst one first. Because then everything else is uphill after that. And the beauty of this as well is a lot of this, once these decals have set, will be blended into the model with paint. So that's the beginnings of that one. Now we're going to go up over the roof, aren't we? So I think that was the one. So let's have a little looky-loo and see what we can do with the whole of the roof and the back of the car. So we might as well put all of that stripe on then. So we'll go back with our regular. And we'll come along and up like that. All the way along there. is where we want to go with the next one. And we are going to go pretty much in a straight line. Like that. Just gonna have a little looky-loo and see what we're looking like. As near as, damn it. And then down, tuck it in there, and come up the back like that. Here's what we're saying. Like that. Yeah, have you a bit of that? Yeah, rum rum rum. Yeah. Mustang with stripage. Get in. So, let's see what we can get going now with the ultra strong, or the extra strong, should we say. I'll get this to all start conforming then. Like that. And I just do it in stages. And then we can just start folding this in a few spots. Just to give the decal some purchase. Like that. There you go. And then we can slather a load of that on now. All the way over. Like that. There you go. And then we can just realign the front there, because I've caught that with my hand. There you go. And then let that do its thing now. And we can come back and see what that has done shortly. but it's the beginnings of getting this all in place. Like I say, when the bulk of the decal is stuck, I can then go along with a knife and redo the louvers and all of that, and start figuring out what we're going to do. Right, we want a bit of the old side stripe, don't we? Not all of it though. We don't want all of it. We only want some of it. Because in the movie car, where the armour is on the door, it actually doesn't have the decal applied there, or the side stripe. It only has it on the front wing and the rear panel, so it loses quite a lot of it. But I want to do it so that it's a bit faded as well. See, so we want about that much of that for the rear. And then a faded bit for the front. Or is that going to look a bit jaded? Might better put the transparent one over the top and fade that down. Let's have a look and see what happens. So come about there then, and we'll see. So I might go for a double application here. So we'll see. We'll see what we have. So a bit of decal solution there and there. And there's nothing here because you've got a big armour plate there, see, so yeah. Like that. Again, not too fussed about final placement. It's getting it roughly where I want it. Open the door. Like that. There you go. Thereabouts is where we want you. Get plenty of that on there. Like that. Let's lose some of that now. Because we don't need it all. That's it. Don't want all of that. And then we can come down the weight. Just like that. There you go. Well battered. This is what we want. That's it, and that's beginning to conform now. There's something, if you're watching this, Paul, Mr. Bretland, these old decal solutions, mate, they are the dogs. So if you haven't got a set of these, folks, nip over to UMP Retail and bag some of the ultimate decal solutions, because you got normal, strong, extra strong, and I'll tell you something, they are brilliant. So yeah, Festa's top tip, go and grab some. You'll regret it if you don't. But I'm a firm believer in, if I'm using something and it works, I pimp it. It's that simple. Because I'm a bit of a fussy old fart. As those that know me will be nodding at their computers, going, yeah, he is. But when I come across something that really is doing what it says on the tin, I like to try and get people to go and grab some, because at the end of the day it helps us all, doesn't it? We're all modelers at the end of the day, and we all like to do our thing, so to speak, and this sort of set does help. So yeah, and as you can see, I don't mess around when I'm throwing these big old decals on. I'm quite brutal with them, but you can be on the printed ones, because the secret on these is the coating that I put on the top. I put on a plastic coat clear sealer, and it is the dogs, to be honest with you. It really is the dogs. So we can start that off with a bit of the old Super Strong and start conforming it to all these weird little deformations in the bodywork, there or thereabouts, like that. Now it don't look pretty at the moment, but once it's had the old knife run round it and all the excess pulled off, and it's been allowed to conform to the shape, it will look pretty damn sexy, I can assure you. That's my theory anyway. Let's just pull that door up and see whether I can shut that in the door for a minute and let that pinch under there. For now, just to tuck it in out of the way, so that as I'm conforming it, it's not flapping around like a flappy around thing. And I'm just going to slap loads of that on now, because I want this decal to conform to the mudguard this and then sink right the way down in there. And I'm asking a lot, to be quite honest with you, but I reckon it'll go, because I've got the pots of Paul's secret ingredient, you know. Yeah. So we've got a pair of stripes on there for now, and then we'll have the other side to come back and do when we've got these in place. So reckon we can lose that piece like that, because I don't want that. And then freeze that up to go in its crease. And then that's going in there, like so. Have you a bit of that? Well, I'm just going to pop loads of that on again. I might keep at this for a little while, but it will be worth it. And as you can see, it's beginning to go in. I just need to pull that to one side to put my blade in there. Yeah. Oh, that's why. The clue, Cole, is in put a bloody fresh blade on your Burke. Because you've got a blade there, there's got to be chunk missing out of it. You Wally. Yeah. There you go. Have you some of that? We've now got the bonnet part that we can start floating down as well. Now I'm going to let that settle and then come back and we'll film the other side. That's what me thinks, because I know what'll happen. I'll end up putting my fingers all over the side that has just gone on, and I'll end up wrecking it, and I don't want to do that. So we'll have a pause and then we'll come back and we'll do a part B on that. Shove them out of the way like so. Right, we'll have a look at the other one now. So we'll do the same. I'll just come along and cut that little strip off of there, all the way along, and get rid of that. And then let's just put my mic on. There you go. With that along now. Like that. Bit of spider pig for you there. Come all the way down there with that one. Like that. And then all the way along there. Like that. Boom. Is what we want. Get rid of that. Sling that over there out the way. That's gonna be that stripe, and then we want to lose the middle bit out of there, don't we? Yeah. So, if I remember rightly, we got rid of that around about there. Like that. So we're going to have that bit, and we're going to have that bit, and now we're not throwing away these bits, because I want to nick these 2 stripes here on the edges for the front of Frankenstein's boiler suit. Yeah, see? Let's lock that in here. Like that. I've got a bit of water just off camera. Don't think I'll need the old skizzles. Apologies for the tap going upstairs, folks. I mean, it's 2 in the morning, that's my lad just cleaning his teeth before he goes to bed. Like that. A bit of that. Would have got a bit more water on that, wouldn't it? On that bit. And whilst we're working on that one, yeah, take everything out of the pot, Colin. You wanted 1 pair of tweezers and everything fell out of the pot. Yeah. Like that. Boom. And we'll get those on it. Round about there. Like that. What I want. I'll be using a bit of Paul's Super Duper decal solutions as well. Yeah, because we can. So let's have a little looky-loo to remind myself how I did that one. Yeah, a little bit of fading on the rear there, wasn't it? There or thereabouts. So I reckon we got about that much, didn't we? Of it. Like that. So we don't need all of that. So we'll get the old knife out. Lose all of that bit off of there. Worry about the decal coming off, that's not a problem, because all I want to do, pop a bit of that on there first, and then I can grab the decal back, because it's literally just here by the keyboard. And start finagling it, big word of the day, all the way around there. Lose that, just don't want that, or any of that under there. You can get rid of that off of there, and shove it on that bit of paper. Trying to do it without amputating my finger, of course. Like so, and then pop the door open and try to tuck it around the back of the door like that, and then I can yank the decal back on itself to flop it out of the way. That's the plan anyway. So we'll just lose that. Let's try and put my finger on there a minute, because I want to welly it now, like that. There you go. Yeah. You will go in. Like that. Bosh. Get in there. We got it in the end. Now I want a bit of the old Super Duper on that, I think, to start getting these two to wrinkle up. There you go. Always looks worse at first. Once they start conforming, we will be laughing. So we want that to go all the way up there, like that. Okay, and then that will go all the way over there like that. Get in there. That's the plan. And whilst that's doing its thing, we can start giving that a slapsy along the old bonnet there. All the way over there. Could put a bit along there as well, why not? And there you go. Let's put a lid on. And we are going there or thereabouts. Like that. And it's the same process that I did on the other side, and it's just starting it where I want it, and then the rest of it will fall pretty happily into place. That's the theory anyway. Like that. See? And I know where I want it to land. So I want a little bit of play on there. Like that. He will go. Like that. And I'll grab it with them. Like that. And then shove it there. Do the same. Tucking it up underneath its schnoz. Like that. And then I want to chop it about there. So I might actually, I have no choice but to actually do it. And now I'll do it on the about cutting mat, I think, because it's a bit fragile. I just need to see where I put my nick, which is about there. That's it. I'll shove you back in there, and then that gives me that bit. That's gonna go over there and in there, and up the old bumper, like that. See? So that's what we want. Let's just drop that out of there a sec, because I think we're going to lose another bit out of there. Shove you in there. Like that. And then we can come all the way over there then. then when I get the super duper scrunchy stuff on there, we can start the ball rolling then. Review some of that. A bit squeaky there. Squeaky. Yeah. Shove you back there because I've got a steeper bit on this side. Like that. Then we can drop that bit in now because I want it to come over there with a crack in it. Like that. That's what I want because I've got to chop it there. Like that. And then send that bit down in there. Like that. That's what we're thinking anyway. So we can put the single stuff back in now and go for the heavy duty. Like that. And then just start teasing the ends over. Just wrestle that in. So we've got that going on there now, and I do love these solutions. So we can drop that one on. I think we can go up over the roof. Why not? Why not indeed? And that should be the decals on, ready then for a bit of blending in with the paint. So I'll let them dry first and then I'll do the same as what I did this side. And I just went over with a detail brush any different bits and just brought them up to blend them in a bit, and then I shall paint the whole car again and then get ready to start its weathering. And then we got the diorama stuff, which is going to go on the printer hopefully this week. We'll see, because I've got a few resin prints in the can that I'm doing for some other folks as well, so as well as the Harley Quinn as well for the guy that I'm building this for, James. I'm doing it for his lovely wife. So yeah, so I've got a fair bit going on at Festa Towers, to be quite honest with you. But I don't mind, because it keeps the old brain working, keeps me busy and stops me brooding on stuff that is not worth brooding on, if I'm honest. But you know what it's like, something gets under your skin, doesn't it? And yeah, the world's full of them. We know what we're on about. But yeah, strange things. But yeah, like so. And that can come over like that. That can go over like that. And we can have you a bit of that. We can lose and do a bit of blending on its arrows there, I reckon. So I might tuck that in there like that. Oh yeah, of course, yeah, that side got the machine gun in the way, innit? So that's why that's a bit longer. Okay, that's not a problem. What I can do is I can do one of these and lose that bit like that. Tala. Yeah, don't let the door smack you on the arse on the way out. There you go. Yeah, we'll do it that way. We'll tuck you down in there, like that. And then we've got a bit of that can come up from its bum then, can't it? I reckon. That's what I reckon we'll do. Here's one of them. Like that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Like so. And then we'll have a bit of this. You can go in there whilst we do a bit of the old treatment on this side. All the way down there to start that off. So and that will start sinking in then, back over the front, to let this all start. That's that. And I reckon we can go for one of those up over its backside. And then send that down the way, like that. Shove you straight over, like that. Yeah, that'll do. Once we've got a larrapin of paint on there, I reckon that's doable. One more quick coat of that, like that, all the way over, and I want as much on there now, like that. Bosh. Now Colt, you've got to leave that alone to do its thing. Let it dry and then come back at it another day. I don't know why I stuck that there when it don't actually go there. It goes there in that space. Maybe. Right, so I'm going to pause, cup of tea, and then we'll do a little bit of blendage on them stripes, and we can wrap this episode up then. So I'm going to have a cup of tea, let that all do its thing, and then we'll do a little bit of the old painty pops, wrap that up, and then we'll next episode start weathering. Yeah. Right, and we'll just start doing a little bit of line work on here now, and I'm just going over some of the black marks on the decal just to bring out the creases even, the scratches. Nothing special, just little nicks and crannies, and a little tiny palette just off to me right there that has got me painting, and it's super, I say super thin, it's thin enough to do what I want to do, and I'm just twisting the brush in it as I go through, and this is just its initial go over the bits of pigment on the decal that didn't print out as I wanted. And also in the photo editing, you know, I might have missed a few as well, because they are not the biggest of things, and I thought, well, I'm going to be weathering it anyway, so I might as well just do it on the model. So we're just picking out the ones that I know are staying, because I'm going to be picking off some of the decal at some point as well, so just brush along. We're going to have a little looky-loo then as to how we're looking. Something can come in. And that's the beauty, you're just painting over a decal, or decal. Decal. Tomato. Yeah, you know how it is. A bit over the louvers. So, and then this will sit and dry for a few days then. And yeah, Festa apparently is not going to touch this. You know me only too well, you lot, don't you? Oh, slather a load of that along there, because it's the same colour as the cart. And yeah, it's brush painted, because this is, don't forget, just bog standard primer. He's on the car at the moment. Because that's all they had in the prison. There's a couple of tins of gnarly old black paint. And they stood there with their pots and their paint brushes, and they painted it by hand. Yeah. And this is where it comes in handy with the blending, because you can pretty much just blend it by hand. All the way under there like that. There's a few little touch-up areas under there I've just spotted and all. But that is pretty much just a quick going over with a bit of that. A bit of blending on that arch there. Of that. Could do with a couple of bits on the edges of that looking a bit ropey, couldn't we? There you go. And what I tend to do to fade these down is I put a couple of little dabs of paint on as I'm doing, and I just press it with my finger, and you end up with a bit of smudgage. See, and it just knocks the brightness off a tad. See? Yeah, I know. Come up there, a little bit there. Right. And start doing the same again. All the way over the edges. Because it's going to have a fair old bit of crud around there. Like that. And that's just given that a little bit of detail. Yeah, I know. Probably other people out there do it other ways, and good for you. But I'm not the world's best weatherer, don't pretend to be. I get by. Yeah. Let's just bring that off of there. And then a bit more on this one. just to knock him down. There you go. Now I'm gonna leave her now, I think. I can't see of any other nooks and crannies that need a bit of TLC. So we'll leave her there, I think. Go with that. So that'll be in the next episode, but for now she's had her stripes on. I'll let that go off, do its thing, and then I'll probably give it a little coat of clear just to protect it. And then next episode we'll have a canvas then that we can work with, so I'll probably clear coat to seal the decals in with a bit of gloss, and then I'll matte coat to knock it down so that we can start weathering it. Alright folks, like I say, thank you again for your continued support of my YouTube channel. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so, it helps. Keep an eye out, click the bell icon underneath to the bottom right corner of the video there, and that will let you receive notifications of any new videos that I'm putting up and upcoming live shows. Tune in every Sunday for the Bodybuilders Sunday Brunch with me and my mate Dave. We do a live show every Sunday at midday till 2:30, so have a little looky-loo. And in the meantime, enjoy what I'm doing, and I'll catch up with you later. Bye bye for now. Bye.